Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Washington Commanders.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Here we go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the third down.
Now this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw here.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Horton. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Jackson Smith-Njigba,
His 9th touchdown of the season.
and the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Now it's Fields. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
Just a gain of a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington. Scotty Miller, 77 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Check. 19 Charger. 19 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
18 on the play.
Back to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before. Kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
11. Here we go, son. Chip, slip the turn on, son. 11. Hey, can.
They snap it to Fields. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards.
Easy.
First down.
Minute.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Angel. Hey, can. Tonight.
Fields. This one left side caught by Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Across the formation, and he gets this to Miller. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A huge play there for Washington. 46 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Throw left side complete. That's Gibson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
You got a mini base, right?
To throw is Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with career touchdown number 75. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll drop to throw. Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Set. 18. Rattle it. 60 ball check. 60 ball check. Shot 60. Shot 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Torrey Horton, 26 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Now the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. 19 windy, 19. Right.
Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. This is Miller, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Now Fields. Now he'll take this and run. Open man is tipped him. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. To the air again, Fields. He'll try to pick it up himself. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
They really look comfortable there, scanning the situation, analyzing things, feeling the pressure, and then stepping up right through the middle and sprinting for a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Back to throw. Fields. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Austin Seibert set to kick.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Mustang 18. Mustang 19. 18. Run. 18.
Back to throw here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Extend. Here we go. Green light.
Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. It's Miller, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, well, we're taking this record out of play. But Mark Brunell, when he's with Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
Here now, a 3rd down and 8. Operating from the gun, Fields. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal.
Seibert's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air, really all around, an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Gibson. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and 9.
Hey, extend.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Out of the gun, Fields. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
He finds Smith and Jigma. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Ready? Crack all 80. Ready?
They go play action here on first down. Now a run here off, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
2nd down.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
2, 18, 5, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Viking, 18.
Now back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
60 Bellcat. Cowboy 80.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Come on. 7 Pirates. 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 37. Bates' kick is good, and that will tie us at 24 all. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? The ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
319 just tonight.
Now it's Fields. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker.
It's 4th down.
Easy. Angel, watch right. Go.
On 4th down, Fields. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. 319 just tonight.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
17-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
No gain on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
They snap it to Fields.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter.
And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
19,
and they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard, Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
It's a gain of 10. And the Seahawks first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got Smith-Njigba. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
Ready? Viking 18.
They'll look to throw again. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, actually run flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Back to throw again. And it's caught.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains and take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Bates' kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Nice.
All eyes on Fields. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here's Fields. Gets this to Gibson. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Back to throw. Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8.
Here we go, son. Go.
Now Fields. He's got Hamlin. And he goes out right around the 39. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. And that's exactly what they got done.
A man complete to Miller. And will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Green 19, good shot. Hey, Ken.
He'll look to throw. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He's back to throw. Now Fields going to run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. But they still need 1 completion for field goal range.
And just think about what they're going over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have one last shot.
Here we go. Good.
Back to throw. Now Fields going to run. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for 1 more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
So it's the Seahawks who are going to get the first crack at things. They'll possess it to start things off here in overtime. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it will quiet this crowd, but it doesn't win the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First down, Seattle.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboys. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Ready. Pass.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime. Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal, but you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. A chance now to strike first in the overtime session and get a big leg up. 1st and goal. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
70. Warriors 70.
They'll try to run this one in.
Well, anytime down here in the red zone that you can get a running back going lateral to the line of scrimmage, that's a plus for the defense. We all hear about the offensive guys saying, get north and south, get upfield. They didn't allow it at all on that play.
Another chance to maybe end it right here. This is 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Commanders, 27.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First of all, you ain't got long enough. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Right.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now what can Fields do here in overtime? And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 46.
On first and 10, it's Gibson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Now Fields. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
That's good.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Fields. He'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
220.
They run. Jabari Krosky Merritt. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. A field goal does nothing. It is touchdown or bust as they come up on third down. Now it's Fields. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. He goes 20 yards on a touchdown run.
If you're going to put a quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Here we go.
Defenders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, Ken. Matter. Right.
Fields trying to throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion.